The most important meal of the day.
Breakfast, waffle, or awful. So, welcome back to the show Waffle or Awful. This is our 6th and final episode. This was an experiment of 6 episodes. I've had fun with this, Joseph. Have you?
I've definitely had fun. And to try all these great foods, some of them not so great, but...
Yeah, that's for sure. So, it's been a good time. We have really enjoyed ourselves, tried a lot of fun things, tried some not fun things. But I think that we saved the best for the last. Because, I mean, what's better with waffles but breakfast? I mean, it's a breakfast meal, right?
Yeah,
to begin
waffles are breakfast-oriented.
So why not end on a high note with breakfast? So what's our first menu item for today, Joseph?
First agenda of the day is eggs. Let's see if they waffle. Just a regular old omelet right here. Kind of shaped like a waffle.
It was puffed up really good, and you guys will probably see on the waffle cam later, it puffed up like that. Yeah, we have a waffle cam. Did you know
Cam
that?
of the waffles.
And it puffed up and looked really pretty, but then it kind of deflated as we pulled it out. But that's okay. I'm still ready to try it. I think it looks tasty. Looks like a fried egg.
Yeah. Looks.
And as always, behind the camera is our crew. Isaac and Ethan, they are eating some eggs as well, and you guys might hear what they are up to. All right, you ready to try this?
Yeah, you'll hear it.
Here we go.
Hopefully nothing bad happens. I mean, it tastes like eggs.
Tastes like eggs.
Yeah. Did you put salt in this?
Mm-hmm. So got a little bit of salt.
Good. Salt, pepper.
So here's a really cool thing, Joseph. We often talk about, you know, these are experiments we're trying in the waffle iron, and maybe you'll find that you could get one of these at the Blue Door. That's true of this item. You can actually get eggs cooked in a waffle iron at the Blue Door here in Savannah, Georgia. They are our sponsor, and their manager, JC, is the one that said yes to this crazy idea of putting stuff in the waffle iron. And you can get these right now at the Blue Door. They have a delicious breakfast sandwich that I thoroughly enjoy. So we couldn't help but enjoy some eggs from the waffle iron.
I also enjoy it.
So, look for that one at the Blue Door. What we got next, Joseph?
Does it waffle?
Oh, you're right. Does it waffle? Yes, it waffles. How could I forget that? Does it waffle for you?
I think it waffles.
I'm glad to hear it. I can't believe we almost forgot that part.
Okay.
It's the name of our show. This is our 6th episode.
We didn't forget it.
I forgot it.
I'm
sorry, Joseph. Forgive me. All right, next up, a classic staple of breakfast food, cereal.
Who doesn't love marshmallows in their cereal?
They're magically scrumptious.
Yes.
So this is one of your favorite marshmallowy cereals, and we decided to do it as a mix-in with our waffle batter.
Yeah.
So I am curious to see what this is like. One thing I noticed, Joseph, look at the color here. That is the classic red dye number 40 right there.
That
Finger
looks
looking good.
like some red stuff there.
It is indeed red stuff.
Yes. We're not saying the name for being careful of copyrights and all that stuff. So, but everybody knows what this is.
All right. Well, you ready to try it? Man, there are some seriously intense colors here.
Yeah, look at this blue right here.
Let's go for it. It's very chewy.
Not that much flavor. Kind of just like a regular waffle.
Mostly like a regular waffle. There's these little spots where the marshmallows are in there, and it got really, really hard. At least it is in mine. I don't think it tastes very good.
I don't think it waffles.
No, I would say this is definitely an awful. It's just
An awful waffle.
It's
Maybe
just too chewy.
On its own is good.
The marshmallowy bits got really hard. I think Isaac and Ethan really like it.
They're like dancing over there.
They are dancing over there. Well, no, I'm going to say it awfuls, and I am ready to move on to our next item, because I am looking forward to this one. It's going to be
Oh yeah, I am too.
a little less sweet, a little bit more savory. Hash browns. So, I actually was inspired by the internet, go figure, and I saw them take tater tots and just put them on a waffle iron, and it all came out in one piece, and I thought, man, that's a great idea.
I also saw that.
Yeah, but it...
I guess our waffles or irons are too small.
You know, maybe those were... Because these are frozen, or were frozen, and maybe they let those thaw first.
Yeah.
Maybe that's...
Maybe
I don't know.
should have done that. Darn it. But let's... I mean, I expect that these are going to taste great. They're just like regular
They're tater
potatoes.
tots. Let's eat them. Mm-hmm.
Do I taste a little bit of onion? Probably not.
Maybe some
I can
seasoning.
taste some onion.
I mean, there is definitely a little bit of onion flavor to it, actually. That's interesting. Don't usually find that in just kind of store-bought stuff.
Yeah. It's really good. I mean,
It's tasty.
I'm going to say it's... For being supposed to be a waffle or awful, it definitely doesn't waffle. Because look at this. It's not a waffle.
I mean, those are all individual
it's just
pieces.
regular. I mean, you can... This one kind of has the imprint on it.
Yeah.
This little edge thing.
So, yeah.
I'm not going to say it's awful. It's great. It tastes great, but it's not a waffle.
I'm going to say it tater tots.
But I'm going to keep eating it.
It tater tots, but it does not waffle. So, sorry tater tot, but I still love you. All right. What do we have next, Joseph?
Next up, we've got everybody's favorite Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, so what I ended up doing with this is I crushed up one Pop-Tart and I mixed it in with the batter, and then I placed another like half a Pop-Tart on top of it. And I was expecting to have this Pop-Tart piece just kind of like baked in, but like it totally took on the waffle shape there.
Yeah, definitely.
And I believe this is a blue raspberry flavor.
Yeah,
So
it's really colorful. You can see the highlights of blue in it. It's kind of tough, kind of hard though, like when I'm kind of pressing on this.
I'm going to take a note out of your book, Joseph, and just do a
right down the
nice
middle.
center cut. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's, wow. That's what happened to that top layer
Looks
of Pop-Tart.
unreal.
It's just a solid line of this bright greenish blue. Wow.
Where this is aiming, where I'm aiming this.
This might be a little too sweet.
I know, right?
All right.
Let's get a huge... No, I'm going to just get a quarter piece here. Yep, doesn't even want to cut.
That
I'm
is
gonna get
like
this
gelatinous.
Look at this.
All right. You ready to try this?
Yeah, let's do it. Dig in!
I mean, it tastes like a warm Pop-Tart. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And the center's kind of nice and gooey in a good way, you know?
Yeah. Not for me. A little too sweet. A little too much jaw action.
Fair enough. I feel like, though, if Pop-Tarts are your thing, like if you regularly have Pop-Tarts, you'd probably enjoy this. Especially because it is nice and warm, and it's got that flavor. It is a little sweet, but I'm going to say it waffles.
I'll say waffles too, but I wouldn't have it again.
No? Just not Pop-Tart kind of guy?
Not really. When I eat Pop-Tarts, I usually just eat the edges.
Fair enough, not a sweets guy. All right, well, we've got one final item, and this is one that, I mean, it's hard to find somebody who doesn't like this kind of thing, and that
you
would be...
can buy it now at the Blue Door.
You can, actually. The final item is something currently at Blue Door, and that is cinnamon rolls.
So we've got our cinnamon rolls here. Right fresh out of the waffle iron.
What I love about these is that they keep the waffle shape, and they are delicious.
Yeah, they are delicious. I can vouch for that.
So, Joseph, I have a question for you.
What is
You
that,
asked me
Caleb?
previously, what's in my pocket?
Is it some spicy beef?
No, because that was disgusting. But I do have icing for our cinnamon rolls. Would you like some?
Sure. I'll
Okay.
take some icing.
Put some icing on top of that thing.
Yeah, that's good enough,
That's good enough. That's all you want? Just that little
Yep.
bit? Gets a little bit on mine. Get the knife to spread it around here. Go ahead and hand that off to our crew so they can get a little bit of icing on top of theirs.
It's a little tough. It's not quite fresh. It was made like 10 minutes ago.
That's not the kind of thing that you want to tell people. Like 10 minutes ago. This is good. It's tasty.
It's tasty, but we've been waiting.
Because our crew keeps farting in the background.
That's not something I want to tell people. Come on now, Caleb.
We can cut that. All right. So
I'm gonna cut that. That's good.
what I like is that you can just kind of peel this apart like a cinnamon roll, because that's what it is. And so I've just got a little piece I peeled off. You ready?
Yeah, I've got my little piece right here.
Alrighty. That is a good cinnamon roll.
Delicious.
Well, I think it goes without saying, because it is something that you can already purchase, that, for me at least, waffles. I love the cinnamon rolls. They're delicious. It's hard to not have too many of them.
Yeah, it is hard. When you're on a craving, you just want some cinnamon rolls, and there you have it.
So, Joseph, that is the last item for Waffle or Awful with our 6-episode commitment.
Indeed it is, Caleb. And we would like to thank JC, the manager of Blue Door, for letting us put all this crazy stuff in the waffle irons.
Thanks, JC.
And we would also like to thank Rhett and Link. And you should go check out their videos on Good Mythical Morning or Good Mythical More. They do a lot of crazy stuff. They have done the waffle thing before, and it was very interesting.
They are definitely an inspiration, and we are thankful for that, and hope that you guys have enjoyed what we have done here. Yeah. If you're interested in seeing the previous episodes, go ahead and check out the links in the description. We also have, as a special bonus for this final episode, another behind-the-scenes kind of thing, the Waffle Cam. We gave you a snippet of that earlier with the eggs. There's just a few fun little things that have happened as we put this stuff in the waffle iron, and so you guys can go ahead and check that out. Hope you enjoy, and thanks again for tuning in.
Signing off, this is Joseph.
This is Caleb.
Have a nice day.
Thanks, guys.